I'm the owner, along with my wife, and so actually started in the dealership as just a worker. Started about 38 years ago and worked as a worker for about 5 years of that. Had to work myself into different positions, not just an owner, but also being able to run every aspect of the business. I do everything, including when it gets extremely busy and I need to run in the back room, which I love to do, is being a tech. That's the fun part. That's what I was raised doing. There isn't anything that I don't do except bookkeeping. I don't like the bookkeeping part of it, and that's what my wife does so well. Toughest part of my job is trying to find qualified employees, trying to hang on to them. Because we've been around for so long in the industry, a lot of times the colleges or the schools, they can be a great asset for being able to try and find younger ones that want to get into it. I think because we're a hometown business, our business is different than the other companies that are out there, especially the larger stores. Not just selling somebody something, that's probably the smallest part of our business. The service is really what matters after the fact. Knowing that they can come to a store and be able to get service and remember them by name, not just because they're a credit card user. We got Ideal when it was still in the DOS. It was great, being able to make our business whole rather than writing things down everywhere and trying to find those things, and the difficulty of not having a computer, bad deal. We just can't do it anymore. We used to have to go to a file or ask others, and then we would find out that it was already picked up several days before. That's really frustrating when you spend a lot of time for no reason. From DOS to Windows, I was the one that was not wanting to do it, being an older guy, although all of my staff was much younger than I was and they were all pushing for it. So I got to go along with it, and I would never go back. It's so much more functional. It's so much easier to find things that you need to find. I could not run my business without it. Everything has tied into it. Being able to keep track of everything. My employees, the same thing. They're able to find anything that they need to, and it's at their fingertips. So without it, I wouldn't be in business. You cannot buy an individual module. You need to have everything because it all ties in together. If you had the inventory control and you never put your parts in there, you never get your price list updates. You lose so much money. Those price list updates, every time that they come around, you've more than paid for themselves, usually within the first couple of days. Even when you go into the employees, knowing where they are, or if they're even in staff, we've got employee clocks and things like that. I can find out from my 2 locations if somebody's working that day. You have to get the whole thing or it doesn't work. You're not making it a complete system. Every day, I go in and I sit at my desk and I look at the reports of what I did the day before, what I did in the work order system, what my guys were able to accomplish the day before. I also just can flip right around. I can find out how many work orders we have, what our scheduling is like. The reports are big for me, and being able to get it in my office and not have to walk around and talk to every single manager that I've got to be able to find out what they're doing, what their direction is for that day. Everything is there. It's nice that I can get it done within 5 or 10 minutes and find out where that pulse is of my business. So I can look at that particular day and see where I'm at in comparison to what I did the year before, and that's big for me because then I know that I'm not just wasting my time. My business is doing better every day. Accessing the reports is awesome. It's very, very simple, and setting it up is just a click away.